Around here. Fizzed across there, entering across the near post. Just needs.
He was just pressing. I think this game was won by Carlo Ancelotti. I mean, he's made two massive calls today.
And went 1-0 up. Brazil really cooled off Japan in the second half. The Japanese just one shot in the final 45.
Japan looked at all the stalls. Just like me, a fingertip at Zion Suzuki. The last time Brazil came from behind to win a World Cup knockout game, well, that was back in 2002 against England. Michael Owen had put England ahead, but Rivaldo and Ronaldinho changed that one around. 2002, of course, was the last time Brazil won the World Cup. They failed by their standards in the last 5 editions. Mostly going out at the quarter-final stage. Semis when they were hosts in 2014. Expect to see a greater urgency about Brazil's work. Looks like Hendrick's taken up a kind of centre-forward role. Graham on the right, Vinicius here on the left. Free kick out of that. Field, pretty hard to keep calm amid this. Taniguchi, very confident-looking Japan. How about that? The turn from Ueda. Thought he was fouled. Referee didn't. And the passing from Brazil is not down to the kind of quality we saw in the opening quarter of an hour. Vinicius with a chance to run. There's double back marking over there on him. Goan and Jimmy Ito keeps tracking back to fill that little space. Bruno Guimaraes. So going to have to be clever here, Brazil. Casemiro, whether he might come up at half time. No. Gabriel. Easy clearance for Hiroki Ito. Bad choice by Gabriel there. He had Douglas Santos wide here on the left side, and he could have taken a touch and put it in front of goal. I think Brazil need to do more of that. It is increasingly more difficult to break this Japanese side down centrally. Nothing wrong with getting it to Danilo or Douglas Santos in these kind of spots. Down right on cue, Kieran, as I was saying. Put it in these kind of spots and then attack the ball. Brazilian pressure just growing. Casemiro let it run. Danilo again with the cross. Went for Vinicius, it never got to him. Brazil get it back again quickly. They're just starting to turn the screw a little. Vinicius gets the back away by Uruk. It's starting to feel like an avalanche here. One-way traffic, the crowd getting behind him now. You feel the pressure building. weathered all the storms. Douglas Santos. Now Richie clearance. Keeps coming back. Marquinhos. Round with the cross to the back post. Just that mere fingertip of Zion Suzuki, the American-born goalkeeper, denying Vinicius a goal that would have put Brazil ahead, and one I think which would have had 10,000 replays lavished on it. Paul Jones. Roy might do Waver's done well there. He's quite physical. Busters up the defenders. Gets the ball here, tries to take it in space.
He's so effective with his body, just getting into defenders early, using his body well. Doesn't even think about the ball a lot of the times, just making it so awkward. Here's a look again. Very close offside here. Just kicked that right out. Leaking outside.
Definitely on for the counts for Brazil. Yeah, Ueda, by the way, is the runaway top scorer in the Netherlands at the Eredivisie. 26 goals in all competitions. Not close to it. And to relieve faces. Again. Too much for him to do. Innes tries to play that one through. But Ancelotti's tweaked the tactics at half-time, and you'd have to say the move has paid off. Here's the goal again. Gabriel's cross, Casemiro's header.
Climb, snap the neck through the ball, gets so much power on it. Suzuki helpless there.
Casemiro's 34. He's the second oldest Brazilian scorer in World Cup history, behind Bebeto in 1998. Can unravel here, or have they got more in store? Maybe they can here. Maybe back to
Interestingly, Japan's response has been to actually press higher up the field.
Yeah. And the cross coming, here it is. And this is surely the goalkeeper's, and it is. A bit too floaty, that one. Meda. Little room, a lot of white shirts getting forward to support the attack. Tries his luck from a long way out. It was a bit too hot to handle for Allison. This nearly came on. Brazil 1-0 down here sensationally. Have pulled level with this goal from Casemiro. 1-1. Depending player to player, of course, the school scientists keep track of all of that. like 3 buses these days because of all the backup staff.
It's more staff than player staff.
Yeah. Ito. Looks at glass and the referee does get the decision in the end.
This is the right call this time by Mariani, our referee. So foul. He let it play out for a second. Came back and gave it.
Hamada from Junosuke Suzuki. Neither of these two sides grab what would probably be a winner late on. Douglas Santos. Samiro looking for the angled ball in behind the Rayan to take advantage. Looks hopefully that the referee's not getting that one.
If this is round, you expect him to hit it so that if nobody touches it, it nestles inside that far post. You need good aggressive runs across the face of these Japanese defenders if you deserve.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow shirts waiting in the penalty area. There's going to be Rayan deflected and over the top of the bar. Hendrick was got his head to it. Just to give him a defensive head because it's a corner kick.
Fantastic service by Rayan here. Fizzed across there, Hendrick across the near post, just needed a little deflection in the end. Excellent defending.
Cribbing low.
I mean, they're having it throughout the whole thing.
Vinicius. On the either side. That one will just drift fairly aimlessly in the end out of play. Going to be a heartbreaker for whichever of these two sides doesn't make it through to the round of 16.
What are the odds that at the
Keep the pressure on. There could be a break on here, led by Uruk. Martinelli's going to run through the middle. Anything of this late likely to be decisive. Just hustled out of it. I think he's going to have the job on that right hand side. Much better second half for him than first when he basically shut out of the game. Good kick. Latest challenge from Suzuki, who's recently booked, of course.
Yeah, he needs to be careful. Just throws his arm and shoves right down.
Left-hand positions and anything can. Deflected and behind for another corner. The heat is on in Houston.
The overlapping run from both Japanese.
In the next few moments, for Japan tenaciously stick to the guns. Just wins it back again. Foul on him by Tanaka. Inside. Cut back and not taking advantage of it. Tanaka's giving the ball away. There.
the first touch isn't good. Concentrating himself. Suzuki's extra time. Gets a finger out. Not enough to push him wide. In on the first. It's bedlam here for Brazil. And the roof has nearly come off this place here.
What a dramatic finish. They send rockets to the moon from this city. Their hearts broken again at the World Cup in a game which they led in deservedly too. It's still not through, but that can only be the time to be added on for the goal celebration, because that wasn't far off, or couldn't have been far off. Bruno Guimaraes, Martinelli, goal, Brazil, 2-1. Late. Anywhere will do for Brazil now. Taniguchi with the header. It looks like Japan will be catching the plane home. Unless Machino chases his ball down, and the free kick goes Brazil's way. The referee looks at his watch. He doesn't blow the whistle, not yet. The Japanese white shirts got hacked away again. Brazil power it away. Those pictures really need no caption. They tell the story of all the emotion of the World Cup. Japan leading, and then Casemiro, and then Gabriel Martinelli with not far off the last kick. What a dramatic game in Houston. Japan, Brazil go through.
Second straight day, we get a late game winner. Brazil stunning Japan at the death, the five-time champs. Off to the round of 16, they will face an Ivory Coast.
Without first goal that they scored, and you thought, okay, they can control the game and they can go on from there to win the game. But this Brazilian side, give credit to these players. They came back in the second half. They fought really hard. Casemiro got them back, and of course, this finish from Martinelli, just brilliant, absolutely brilliant, but heartbreaking for this Japanese team.
You know, this is unbelievable game to watch, first of all. Brazil was just pressing. I think this game was won by Carlo Ancelotti. I mean, he's made two massive calls today. We said at halftime, we've got to take Casemiro off.
We did.
Because he was not very good. Got a yellow card early on.
What's up?
You called that.
Hey, real recognizer, my man. Tap him on the back. My man. His body's starting to hurt now because of so much, Hey, you know, but what I also want to say is, hey, Brazil dances into the round of 16, and shout out to Japan. Showed a lot of heart and character throughout this tournament. Their fan base is awesome, and the respect they show. Sad to see them go, but they carried themselves well.
Brazil, only one second half goal in the group stage. They get two today. That's the reaction in Houston. How about the scene in Rio de Janeiro? What's that guy wearing? Is he a tree?
A tree and some balls.
That is the look. So Brazil, your second confirmed team here in the round of 16. Canada able to advance with a late goal yesterday. Next up for the Brazilians will be either the Ivory Coast or Norway. That one July 5th at New York, New Jersey Stadium. Rob Stone, Mikel John Obi, Clint Dempsey, Peter Schmeichel in studio with you today. Vinny Jr. said recently, quote, The sixth star is taking too long to arrive. The five-time World Cup champs are now just 4 wins away from getting that sixth World Cup star on their jersey. Pick up this one in the 29th minute, and look at this. It's Japan on top.
Yeah, nice pass here from Danilo here, and Kaisu Sano picked up the ball, drive past Casemiro, who knew that he was on a yellow card. Couldn't foul him, couldn't touch him, but very easy here for him to run past Casemiro. Didn't need any power, just the placement for me. Absolutely no chance for Alisson to save that. That's it. Japan went 1-0 out.
Brazil really cooled off Japan in the second half. The Japanese just one shot in the final 45.
Yeah, but still, this time in the game, everything is going Japan's way. Brazil was really putting a lot of pressure on Suzuki's goal, but he stood up to it. He was brilliant. And if you want to see how it goes, Japan's way, just have a look at this. Casemiro, we're thinking, oh, it's going to be a bad day for him. And again, saved on the line. And again, you see this here, locked on the line, then the goalkeeper, then back on the line, and then a clearance.
A tell of two halves for Brazil, a tell of two halves for Casemiro. Great ball in from Gabriel. And this man, Casemiro, with a big goal, gets him back in the game.
What is Gabriel doing with that cross?
I mean, what's he doing there in the first place?
The offsides technology, he was on sides, timed the run perfectly, and what a finish. Brazil's back dancing again.
And I think Suzuki was, he had a fantastic game today. You think Brazil
It's just crazy because you're like the most I've ever seen. No, I mean, at least it's crazy. Hell yeah.
forward to Maeda. Casemiro's challenge is being very proud. The momentum getting these crosses in, as Rana was suggesting. Bruno give a nice that time, and not be an issue because Johan is there. There we go, Wednesday, the US election in the knockout rounds now against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Coverage at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on Fox.
Brazil have had no more than 10 total crosses in their previous 3 games. They now have 17 against Japan, and they expect that number to keep growing.
Yep, to the right. There's a Lazis run around to get it in there. Here's Vinicius. Gabriel gets it. Something hard times, he's got a yellow card. Here's the joy among the Brazilian supporters. That's a Uruk will do it now all season, but Japan still up.
One minute or one moment of a game, tired minds, tired legs out there to do that, and it's a brilliant thing to bring back that. I said before the game, the 2 games I've been at with Brazil this tournament, it's always looked like they had an idea. And today,
if I didn't know how shade, I would well, this is good.
You owe me $5.
Mostly going out at the quarter-final stage. Semis when they were hosts in 2014. Expect to see a greater urgency about Brazil's